The Dragonstrike X-57, better known by its fierce code name, Inferno Wing, is not just another entry in the long line of advanced fighter jets. It's a statement of power, innovation, and strategic dominance. From the moment it was first unveiled, military analysts, aviation enthusiasts, and defense experts around the world immediately recognized it as something different, something that pushes the limits of modern air combat technology. Today, we're going to dive deep into this machine, exploring its origins, its design philosophy, its raw performance capabilities, and the role it plays in reshaping the future of aerial warfare. The Inferno Wing is more than a jet, it's a carefully engineered beast designed to embody speed, stealth, agility, and overwhelming firepower. When we talk about the X-57, we need to begin with the vision behind it. Developed during an era when global tensions were climbing and nations were racing to achieve supremacy in the skies, the Inferno Wing was conceived as a next-generation air superiority fighter. Its designers didn't just want to build a jet that could fight today's battles, they wanted to craft one that could dominate in tomorrow's conflicts. This means anticipating threats, countering evolving technologies, and ensuring that the pilot inside has every advantage possible against any adversary. In essence, the Dragonstrike X-57 is both a weapon of war and a shield of deterrence, a machine designed not just to engage enemies but to prevent them from even daring to challenge it. The design of the Inferno Wing immediately sets it apart. Sleek, angular, and almost predatory in its stance, the X-57 looks like it was carved from a fusion of stealth and aggression. Every curve, every edge, and every surface has a purpose. Its airframe employs advanced composite materials that make it lighter yet stronger, able to withstand extreme G-forces while remaining nearly invisible to enemy radar. The Inferno Wing borrows heavily from stealth technology but doesn't compromise on aerodynamics. Unlike some stealth fighters that sacrifice agility for low observability, the X-57 manages to blend the two seamlessly. It has that razor-sharp, aggressive nose cone, swept wings with serrated trailing edges, and a tail design optimized for reduced radar cross-section. To see this jet on the ground is to witness raw engineering artistry, to see it in the air is to watch a predator at work. Now, no jet earns a codename like Inferno Wing without living up to its reputation. At the heart of this beast lies its propulsion system, an advanced twin-engine setup capable of producing extraordinary levels of thrust. The engines are designed not only for raw speed but also for fuel efficiency and adaptive performance. The X-57 can cruise comfortably at supersonic speeds without relying on afterburners, a capability known as supercruise, which makes it incredibly efficient for long-range missions while still maintaining blistering speed. When afterburners are engaged, the Inferno Wing transforms into a fire-breathing dragon, capable of reaching speeds well beyond Mach 2. This makes it one of the fastest operational fighters of its class, a machine that can chase down enemies or disengage at will. The sound of those engines at full throttle is said to resemble a rolling thunderstorm, intimidating even before the jet enters combat. Speed alone doesn't win dogfights, and the designers of the Inferno Wing knew this. That's why maneuverability was placed at the center of its performance design. Equipped with thrust vectoring nozzles, the X-57 can perform aerial maneuvers that would seem impossible to conventional jets. Tight turns, rapid climbs, sudden stops, and agile rolls, these are all part of its repertoire. This kind of agility ensures that in a close-range dogfight, the Inferno Wing can outmaneuver almost any adversary. Pilots have described flying it as wearing the sky like a suit, because the aircraft responds so fluidly to input that it almost feels like an extension of the body. Pair that with an advanced fly-by-wire system, and you have a fighter that takes human reflexes and multiplies them through computer-assisted precision. Of course, agility and speed are useless without weapons, and this is where the Inferno Wing truly earns its fearsome title. Its weapons systems are housed both internally and externally, giving it the flexibility to adapt to missions. For stealth-focused operations, it can carry a deadly arsenal inside its internal bays, maintaining a minimal radar cross-section while still delivering devastating firepower. For missions where stealth isn't the priority, it can be outfitted with external hardpoints, carrying a wide variety of missiles, bombs, and guided munitions. The jet's missile capacity includes short-range heat seekers, long-range radar-guided missiles, and even next-generation hypersonic weapons. For ground attack roles, it can deploy precision-guided bombs with pinpoint accuracy, turning hardened bunkers into rubble with surgical strikes. One of the most innovative aspects of the X-57 is its integration of directed energy weapons. That's right, the Inferno wing is designed to be compatible with experimental laser systems, capable of intercepting incoming missiles before they ever reach the jet. Imagine being in the cockpit, watching an enemy missile streak toward you, only to see it vaporized in midair by a focused beam of energy. That's the level of futuristic defense the X-57 brings to the battlefield. Alongside this, it's armed with an advanced rotary cannon for close engagements, ensuring that no matter the range or the situation, the Inferno wing has an answer. Now, none of this would matter if the pilot didn't have the tools to harness this incredible machine. The cockpit of the Inferno wing is a masterpiece of human-machine integration. Rather than overwhelming the pilot with cluttered gauges and dials, the X-57 uses a fully digital, holographic heads-up display that provides real-time data in a clear, intuitive format. Helmet-mounted systems allow the pilot to lock onto targets simply by looking at them, and augmented reality overlays ensure that situational awareness is never lost. Information flows seamlessly to the pilot, allowing decisions to be made faster, with greater accuracy. And in a world where seconds can mean the difference between survival and destruction, that advantage is priceless. But the Inferno wing is not just about the pilot, it's about connectivity. This fighter is designed to operate in the age of network-centric warfare. It communicates in real time with other jets, with ground forces, with drones, and with command centers. It's part of a larger ecosystem where data is shared instantly, where threats are identified before they're even visible, and where coordinated strikes can be executed with flawless precision. Imagine a formation of Inferno wings flying alongside unmanned drones, the jets acting as both hunters and commanders, directing swarms of robotic allies to overwhelm enemy defenses. This is not science fiction, it's the doctrine of the future, and the X-57 is built for it. Stealth technology is another cornerstone of the Inferno wing's dominance. As I mentioned earlier, its airframe is designed for low observability, but it goes beyond shape and materials. The X-57 employs active stealth measures, including electronic warfare systems that can jam, deceive, or blind enemy radar. It can alter its radar signature dynamically, confusing enemy tracking systems and creating false images on their screens. Its heat signature is also minimized, thanks to advanced engine design and cooling systems, making it harder to lock onto with infrared missiles. The result is a fighter that can enter contested airspace, complete its mission, and leave before the enemy even knows it was there. But perhaps what makes the Inferno wing so remarkable is how it balances all these roles. Many jets are designed to excel in one area: speed, stealth, firepower, or agility. The Dragonstrike X-57 excels in all of them, making it a true multi-role fighter. Whether it's engaging enemy aircraft in a high-speed chase, bombing strategic ground targets, defending against missile attacks, or coordinating with drones in a larger battle network, the Inferno wing is equipped to handle it. It is, quite simply, a Swiss Army knife of aerial warfare, with every blade sharpened to perfection. Now, let's talk about presence. Jets like the Inferno wing are not just military tools, they're symbols. When a squadron of X-57s takes to the skies, they send a message. To allies, it's a reassurance of protection and technological superiority. To enemies, it's a warning, a reminder that challenging this machine is not only futile but potentially suicidal. The psychological effect of such an aircraft is just as powerful as its weapons. Wars are often won before the first shot is fired, and the Inferno wing ensures that adversaries think twice before engaging. Maintenance and survivability are also key considerations. The X-57 is designed with modular systems that allow for quick repairs and upgrades. In the fast-moving world of military technology, being able to adapt is essential. The Inferno wing can be updated with new software, new weapons, and even new mission profiles without requiring a complete redesign. This ensures that it remains relevant and lethal for decades to come. And should it take damage in combat, its redundant systems and reinforced structure give it an impressive level of survivability, increasing the chances that the pilot and the machine make it home. As we consider the role of the Dragonstrike by -57 inches Inferno wing, we also have to acknowledge the criticisms and challenges. Some argue that the cost of developing such advanced technology is staggering, raising questions about sustainability and practicality. Others wonder if reliance on high-tech systems makes it vulnerable to cyberattacks or electronic warfare. These are valid concerns, and no system is without flaws. However, history has shown us that technological superiority often decides the outcome of conflicts, and the Inferno Wing represents an investment not just in a jet, but in a strategic future. So, what does the future hold for the X-57? Many analysts believe it will serve as the backbone of next-generation air forces, not just as a frontline fighter but as a testbed for even more radical innovations. Its adaptability means that as new weapons emerge, whether they be hypersonic missiles, directed energy cannons, or AI-assisted targeting systems, the Inferno Wing can integrate them seamlessly. This makes it not just a weapon of today, but a platform for tomorrow. It's a machine designed not only to fight but to evolve, ensuring that it will remain a dominant force for years, perhaps decades, to come. At the end of the day, the Dragonstrike by -57 inches Inferno Wing is a marvel of modern engineering. It represents the cutting edge of what humanity can achieve in the field of aviation and warfare. It is speed, stealth, firepower, and intelligence all wrapped into a single, breathtaking package. For pilots, it's the ultimate machine to command. For enemies, it's a nightmare to face. And for the rest of us watching from the ground, it's a glimpse into the future of air combat. A future where the skies are ruled not by numbers, but by innovation. The Inferno Wing is not just a fighter jet. It is the embodiment of a philosophy. That dominance in the skies is achieved not by excelling in one area but by mastering them all. It is a predator, a shield, a symbol, and a legacy in the making. Whenever its engines roar to life and it takes to the skies, the world watches, knowing that the future of air power is unfolding right before our eyes. And if history has taught us anything, it's that machines like the X-57 don't just change the battlefield, they change the world.